Let's do a run with good old... The new Volatile Queen. Still pretty new, I guess. And the random ally clan. I've done one of the clan combinations, I don't remember which one. Let's hope we get one of the other clans. So let's jump in. We have Stygian as our secondary clan, and we have the traditional Stygian, the Frozen Lancers. Our bosses are Talos with Pushback, Arcos with the Dazed and Harvest, Darkshard and Seraph with Consume. Starting cards are Ritual of Battle, Flash Freeze and Battering Ram. Not sure what to do with this Battering Ram. It's Volatile Gauge, isn't it? Sure. I think I want to go Imp Parade with Volatile Gauge. Royalty might be pretty hard to make work. This at least reduces the cost of imps. I don't really want to go imps though, but the imps we generate are pretty valuable. We don't need other imps. After all, we can just use the ones we generate. That should work out. No-boss enemy units enter with spikes 3. Sure. Volatile Queen and 2 imps on the bottom. Okay. Add a Frozen Lands to that, and then Trade Yard on the top to cover for collectors. There's one. Throw some imps on this floor. I do want to Flash Freeze the Foot Soldier. I also want to Ritual of Battle the Volatile Queen. Flash Freeze allows me to also play a Trade Yard. There we go, this is a much better turn to play the rituals. Seems like my viewers are lagging 3 minutes behind for some reason. I could in theory just restart the stream real quick. I will do so after this fight, I guess. Let's do the picks and then we'll refresh. Vent. Vent is good. Fortify is bad. Welder Helper is okay. I'll take the Vent. Ice Tornado, Crypt Builder, Helical Crystallis. These are all pretty tempting. I prefer Crypt Builder, I think. With the tuned, it scales better with spell damage. It's more focused damage. Okay. I will restart the stream real quick. No, actually, I don't want to do that in the middle of the run because it breaks the ward and things are annoying there. You just have to live with that 3-minute delay for a while. I'm sorry. I think I want to go to the left. Sirens. Give me a siren of the sea. Hey, more than awesome. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Upgrade the Ritual of Battles. They are my most potent spells at the moment. Welcome, Raiders. Surgestone on the vent, maybe? I'd rather have a traditional Power Stone instead. Or double stack. That has to happen. I put the double stack on the non-cost reduced Ritual of Battle because of how Volatile Gorge works. This still rolls from 1 to 3, this will roll from 0 to 2, but if I put them on the same Ritual of Battle, they will cancel each other out and the card will still roll from 1 to 3. So we don't want to cost reduce this Ritual of Battle now, which is weird, but the cost reduction doesn't do anything at this point. Mark of Invasion. Sure. I am willing to take some damage, but we should be able to kill a few of them at least with Frozen Lances, Queen Simplings, things like that. Ugh. That's not a great hand. Do we want to set up on the top floor maybe? Play Shardtail Queen, play an Imp. And then have 2 Ember left. Maybe a Flash Freeze. I could just take the 9 set up on this floor instead. Too bad the Siren of the Sea is 3 cost, I can play that. Here, Shardtail Queen, Queen Simpling, Flash Freeze. Hey silly, welcome! Glad to have you here. Queen Simpling kills 1, then 1 kills the Queen Simpling, 2 more hit the Train Steward, and Shardtail Queen kills another one. Sure. Flash Freeze would be a kill on another, well, any spell except for Battering Ram would be a kill on another one, but would cost me some health on the Queen. I want to keep the Queen healthy for now, if I can. 0 cost Ritual. Don't care as much about the damage from those guys, so let's just play a bunch of imps so I can clear this floor, and then we Flash Freeze the Collector. That's a lot of damage. We can always play the Vent here, so... I should have played the Train Sea also. Should still be fine, to be honest. Went on the bottom floor, what else? I want to block as much damage as possible, but this guy attacks for 8, so the Train Sea blocks the same amount as an Imp. Against that guy specifically. Let's play the Train Sea just to get it out of the hand. Well, that doesn't really matter now. We removed the spikes on this guy, so... There we go. Got the kill! Yeah, I have no idea what's causing that. Do we want a Fledgling Imp? Not really. Skip. We'll be generating our own Fledgling Imps pretty soon. Titan's Tooth is pretty nice. Let's pick it up. Yeah, it's very strange that the stream is now 3 minutes behind. What do we want at this point? We could dupe the Ritual of Battle here, that wouldn't be terrible. I could also get some upgrades for the Siren, that would also be nice. We don't have that much gold. And honestly, the Ritual of Battle is just great. But we need some defense as well. The Imp blocks won't work forever. Where do I go? What's next? Probably Relic and Removal. So we could spend our gold pretty safely. Oh yeah, I want a Runestone. Gimme, gimme. Do I want Siren of the Sea to just be a tank? I probably need more than that. Titan Sentry is pretty tempting. Okay. And we don't reroll. We keep some gold. Unless we find more gold here. Ugh! Spike Driver Colony is a pretty hard sell with Volatile Gorge. But the Rail Spike, I will take the Rail Spikes. Wanna upgrade it immediately, so that probably means we are going left here. Should be fine. Knockback Talos. That can be pretty annoying. Siren of the Sea. Let's set up this second floor. We went on the bottom and we play a Train Sea on the top. This is 0 damage. Might as well play it for the income. There she goes. Messing up my order. Can't even block it with an Imp. Because of the Forged Disciple. But I think we should be fine. We just buff the Siren of the Sea now. Because she can survive even with... Yeah, she can survive. The Shark-Tail Queen is just support now. Do you wanna play another spell here? Probably not Crypt Builder. Play an Imp Blocker. If we deal 20 to you... Well, it doesn't have to be 20, 10 is enough, that's one more incant. There we go, she fixes our order. Let's put some rage on the Shark-Tail Queen as well. Do we want a Battering Ram here? No, we probably want a Titan's Tooth. Well, why not both? What else? Use an Ink to block. Play Flash Freeze on the boss. And went. And we do have the kill here. We even have a lot of overkill. Yeah, the final superfood upgrade on Primordium is really not worth it. Easy gift for a god. You almost always want to include Stalwart Snack in Primordium's upgrades. Unless you're going for a reform build. Or Endless, or Wretch. Anything like that. Fell's Remorse versus Compound. Which one do I need? Probably Ember. Capacity is nice as well. Still it's Ember for now. We are a Volatile Gorge deck. We need some Ember. Let's upgrade our imps to Fletchling imps. Should be worth. 20 spell power on Consume on the Rail Spike. And then remove Consume. So we can fetch them with Gift for a Guard over and over again. Yeah, Primordium is definitely a fun champion. I would have liked to see... well... I mean, the damage shield is pretty nice, but... And Superfood is supposed to be pretty defensive. Maybe they changed some stuff about him. Yeah, we'll have to see. Want some more upgrades. Hold over. Do we just hold over Gifts for a Guard? Or hold over the Ritual of Battle with double stack. Lifesteal instead of damage shield sounds good. Okay. I think I prefer the damage shield, to be honest. I think it has more synergy with what you can do with Primordium. It's easier to get damage shields on him and more damage shields on him than more lifesteal. Ritual of Battle, I guess. If I ever found another one, that one goes on gifts, that's for sure. Spikes, okay. Titan Sentry 3 cost? Fine. I'll pay your price. Titan Sentry, you're worth it. Siren of the Sea 3 cost? Fletchling him. Oh, I would love to play this Ritual of Battle, but I can't. I need that collector kill. This guy, has 5 frostbite, will die. We need to start casting some spells. This is the most spells we can cast. Oh, automatic rail spikes. 26 plus 25, and this is 50. That's a slay. Start getting these rail spikes. We can... Yeah, we get this sleigh and then we keep incanting. I think we should start playing these Ritual of Battle cards. This guarantees we kill the frontliner with the Siren of the Sea. Now we just need some backliner damage. That's probably the best we can do in that regard. And set up a Train Steward on top. We don't need a lot of damage on that guy, so... Maybe we can find that. Like automatic rail spikes can do it. Fletchling. Do want the frontliner to get the kill, so Shorttail doesn't take extra damage. Rail spikes. And another rail spike. Yeah, it's pretty hard to have a conversation that way. How many rail spikes do we have? 3? We need another one. We can't get another one. No, we can. We can kill one of our own units. That works for the rail spike. Like this. There we go. Now we should have 4. That's the amount we require to get the upgrade for it. Three magic power, it's not a whole lot, but it's something. Makes branding right a bit worse though. Yeah. It's still 12 armor compared to 10. So it's still better than the March of Shields as long as I can play it on the unit I want to. But it's also bad with when drawn with Gifts for a Guard. So I think I want March of Shields over it. Guardian's Amulet. We still have no discard whatsoever. But it's a good spell. I don't think we need it in this deck. Upgrade all copies of automatic rail spikes with plus 10 magic power and consume. Haha, joke's on you, they have consume removed. So these rail spikes are now 10 times X minus 1 plus 33 damage. Seems fine. Seems very nice. Left here. Pick up some spell upgrades, maybe. Scorching Restraints? Wing Clippings. We don't need Wing Clippings at all. Let's get Scorching Restraints. Card removals. Which cards are terrible? Most spells that deal damage are fine. The expensive spells are pretty much fine. March of Shields is fine. Well, it's the good old Train Stewards. As usual. I think I want to keep this one cost reduced. How does one use Soulguard Frostbite as revenge correctly? Do you purposefully try to have that line of defense die to the boss and then try to get a kill post on them? Do you use him as a front line? That depends. Usually you want him to be the frontliner, which would require you to get some armor, regen, damage shield. No, not damage shields. That prevents his revenge from going off. Increase his HP. Things like that work pretty well. But also, once you get the second upgrade, he actually has a decent amount of HP, so if you have any way to heal him up, that works. Armor works. Feeding him morsels can work. Dire Channel is different. Either one can do pretty well. Dire Channel is basically like a Nameless Siren. You have a very well scaling incant unit. But yeah, Soulguard definitely needs an upgrade. Well, the upgrade from the Forge to be easily usable. Battering Ram is just short of killing this guy, which sucks. Still gonna play because it's the best. Alright, one more incant and it works. I forgot that we gain armor on incant. It's mostly the early game that's tough with Soulguard. Once he has a bunch of HP, it's not as bad anymore. But yeah, the Zap and Armor Totem can also work. With the Zap Totem you just have to pay attention to when you stop upgrading, downgrading your enemies. because you want them to still hit, but at a small, for a small amount. What do we play here? Crypt Builder seems like an obvious choice. Just incant. We need every bit of armor we can get against the boss. The rage probably belongs on the back line. Okay, Titan Sentry is actually a great card to pick up here. That helps a lot, because now we will have no trouble dealing with this boss on the next floor, because most of his stealth is already gone. How big of a battering ram can we get? Well, that's as big as it gets. Alloy of the Ancients, that's a nice chunk of armor. I want something like that. Titan Channel is the final one on Soul Guard. Which is pretty solid, I think. I think this is a skip. But for Titan Channel you need to be able... I think I know most of them. There might still be one or two I haven't found yet. What do we want? Unit upgrades. Wow. Railhammer is so big. Suddenly Siren has incant gain armor 6. Let's finish off the Titan Sentries upgrades and then... Yeah, that box. It's actually pretty much ideal. I think Imperialist from Shartail Queen I haven't seen the final version of. I've seen everything from Wildenton. I've seen everything from Soul Guard, I think. Yeah. I have seen... I haven't seen the final superfood path from Primordium. Well, it's a holdover one, but it's a huge start. That's the days, right? Yeah. Let's gain some armor. I think the Little Fates, I have seen them all. No, not the Extinguish Burnout one. Haven't seen the final version of that one. That's Shattering. We don't need to vent here. Titan's Entry will apply a lot of frostbite to the boss. Let's play Crane Sword in the back there. I don't want to daze my units. That would be kind of a waste. There we go. Gifts. Ah, the battering ram. That's not ideal. It's a bit too early. Shouldn't play these implants. I want to play fletchling if there. Shattering Dark Shard? I don't care. I wanna play my imp. Yeah, superfood is status effects. Not gonna play gifts for a god. I want the battering ram. Oh. Spike off the Hellhorned is nice. I want capacity. I want to be able to fit another imp on that floor, or maybe an armor totem if I can find one. Upgrades? Sure. Double stack, huh? Armor 54. No, let's get a big spike. We need to cost reduce the gifts for a god. That's very speculative. Maybe a bit too much so. Permafrost. Let's permafrost the battering ram. Looking good. Get the train stewards out. Kill all imp units. No, let's get the Welder Hell boss going. We don't need an armor totem. We just use Welder Hell boss. But how do we get them to die? I should have gone with the Imperialist path. We can kill them. +3. Yeah, I should play it. One extra spell. It's the cheapest way to get this kill. Apply 8, apply 12. Oh, because it's... yeah, because of the rail hammer. I was very confused about those numbers for a moment there. It's a bit unfortunate. I think it's Titan's turret. And we kill our own him. Play another one. Play a rage one. Has to be gifts for a gal, but my hand is way too full. What am I playing besides gifts for a god? Probably Flash Freeze. Still too full. How much damage do we have? Not enough. Also not enough for this guy. We need to at least kill this one. Which means it should probably be better in rank. How much damage is this guy doing? 50, and this guy another 40? That's too much. We can take 90, we die. But there should be a crit builder in our deck. And deck can one-shot one of them. If we draw it, that is. Huh. If we can kill this guy, we need to apply some frostbite to him. How much frostbite would we need? Our frostbite would need to deal... We have 3 turns, so we deal 120 to him. So our frostbite would require... yeah, that doesn't work. I made the big mistake of setting up on the bottom floor when I don't have to. We need time to grow. We need these incants. Ninetale Orochi, the daily challenge was a Primordium run, and I think the WOD might not work, but I will upload it to YouTube. So you can see it there at the very least, if everything else fails. More income. Alright, we don't have enough frostbite to kill those backliners, I forgot. Gotta play this on the bottom floor then. Yes, the card that has consume remove can still be consumed by Seraph. Uh-oh. We need 2 gifts. Should help. Can we deal with this without using the battering ram? Might work. 60 health. We are gonna play the Vent. There we go. Didn't have to use the battering ram here. These corpses suck though. Vent has to go on the bottom floor, I believe. Top floor is looking alright. We have to kill this backliner, but that's not a big problem. Should have killed the welder helper with that. But you know, we have this battering ram. If the boss comes to our floor, we just destroy him. $800 damage, that's not quite enough. To one-shot the boss. Still not enough. should make the difference though. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Enflame is pretty good, but I think I want the impressive. Spell weakness is tempting. But I don't think I need it. Let's go right. These queen simpling are a pain. Nope. Sure. What do we want to cost reuse? Gifts for a god? Impressive. Impressive might be important to cost reuse. I should have a look at the trinkets. Resonant shard? Yeah. Okay. Final set of upgrades. Impressive, get some magic power. And cost reduction goes on gifts for a god. And onwards to the final battle. Against Consume Seraph. Our inflow should be at the top. Titan Sentry on the bottom. Let's play out the Vengeful Shot. I guess I'll consume it. You had to be 3 cost, huh? The Imperate is ready to go. What do we want here? Can consume gifts for a god. I guess I'll consume the Alloy of the Ancients that I consume removed. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. The gifts for a god is free. Yeah. Didn't need to do that. But we will be fine either way. Seraph some more. I should have killed my Welder. Start with Ritual of Battle, I guess. We do have the imps to keep up the rage after all, so... Crippler consumes anyway. $788. That's still quite far off. There's nothing else I really Well, there is. This... Oops. This guy needs to die. Let's also kill off this welder helper and replace it with the fledgling. And apparently we lack damage against this gilded wing. Just a little bit. Just the tiniest bit. It's not gonna change anything. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's throw this thing out. We're not gonna use it for value anyways. Ouch. Let's play a fledgling imp. Two frozen lands. Throw the fledgling imp at this guy. Play two imps. They both die. This clears the top floor and we can kill this guy. Pick one. We need some help on the top floor. From a Titan's Tooth maybe? No, actually this will. Don't wanna whoops, accidentally played it. I guess it's fine. Guess we no longer really need it. Let's throw out a flash freeze here. Battering ram. We need to get this guy down. So we can actually battering ram the Seraph. Which is not exactly necessary to win, but that doesn't mean it isn't fun. I've seen bigger battering rams, but this is pretty solid. Yeah, that was definitely not a clean fight, but we won, so that's what matters, I guess. Yeah, gives us the second win with the Shardtail Queen. Now we have Awoken and Stygian covered. Pretty solid.